Hi, welcome to our take on the Abraham teaching, this time called Unleash Your Inner Power, How to Create Your Own Reality Now. So welcome to this quick take on this. So as we're doing this, Emma, I love this video so much. I actually had to watch it 3 times because there was so much I got from it. And one thing that I really enjoyed in particular was understanding about negative emotions, and negative emotions aren't a bad thing.
Yeah.
What did you take away from that?
Yeah, I really like that because it's a good reframe for me. I used to think that having negative emotions or negative thoughts is bad, and I need to move away from those. But actually, according to Abraham, it's just a guidance. It's just a way for me to be aware of what I don't want, and be much more clearer about what I want instead. So, yeah, and it reminds me of what Abraham says about contrast. Contrast is a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of building on that. I know that when I get triggered in terms of negative emotions, sometimes we just forget, don't we? And we think the whole world is coming to an end, and we get, we kind of, or I feel out of control. And sometimes without thinking, you're blaming the other person, you're blaming the circumstances, rather than realizing and then asking yourself, how did I create this? How did I create this? How am I responsible for this thing that is happening to me that I don't want?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's great. What else was interesting for you in this video?
Well, I got so many goodies. I actually wrote it down, wrote it all down. And one thing that I loved in particular, so the person that's asking on the hot seat with Abraham is an actor. And so he's asking about how can he further his career. And so Abraham is advising him to realize how to become a deliberate creator. Rather than life happening to you, how do you choose and manifest the life you want rather than it's happening and you're feeling out of control? And so Abraham is introducing the concept of scripting, which is a little bit like in segment intending that Abraham often talks about. So how do we segment intend? How do we script? How do we decide in advance so we can raise our vibration, and then reality will match our vibration rather than us feeling out of control?
Yeah. Well, one thing that I really also enjoyed in this video was about understanding how thoughts and emotions are interlinked, and then how my emotions guides my thoughts basically. And so if I can change either my emotions to feel slightly better, even if it's just one notch, or change my thoughts, then it helps, for the other one, the thoughts or the emotions to also increase or to rise. And the other thing that I really liked is how to really feel and see the outcome as if it's already in the here and the now, rather than seeing it as a remote future, but really enjoying it as if it has happened, because it has. It's just that I may not be able to perceive it yet, but it is here. It has, the law of attraction has manifested it. So that was a powerful reminder for me as well.
Yeah. Yes. Right at the end, Abraham talks about focus and finding the feeling place.
Yeah.
And what I really quite enjoyed was, as Abraham said, we often mistaken the present time with what has manifested, like the here and the very now, in terms of what has manifested or is manifesting, unfolding now. And Abraham keeps reminding us that is actually our vibration is the present tense, and it's through our vibration that is the present, because what is happening now, it's done. It's done. You got no control, done and dusted. So where is your control? Is your vibration, is your focus, is to find that high flying disc, to find the good story and reveling in that good story.
Yeah, absolutely. So Wow, so nice to even talk about it right now with you. I feel my energy is rising.
And perhaps we can just share one tip. What do you actually do to do this every day? What is your one tip, your go-to practice in real terms?
Interestingly, I'm wearing the Path of Most Allowance t-shirt, and in the back is the Path of Least Resistance. And it's incredible how just like wearing that t-shirt immediately reminds me of just stepping into that, path. And so for me, it's like, this is a simple reminder. Well, anyway, I have to dress up every morning. So, putting this t-shirt automatically bring me into that space. Same with, having my drink in that lovely reminder with this Abraham quote, being on the high flying disc. So yeah, it might be kind of a trick to help me be immediately in that state, but it works. So what about you, Anna?
What I do is I physically write down my intentions. So I've got a whole workbook that I created for myself. So every morning I meditate. After my meditation, I do my segment intending for the entire day, and I time box and I write it down. So I write down the time, then I'll write down what is the name of the event. Then I'll write down how do I want to feel in that interaction, be that a meeting, be that doing something, be that creating something like cooking, or I'm going to the gym, or I'm going for a cycle ride, or I'm meeting my friends, or I'm having a business meeting. So I write this all down. Then I write, how do I want to feel? So I script it. Then who am I being? So typically I'll write something like, I want to be an inspiring leader. I want to be a caring friend. Then I think the icing on the cake is, how do I want to leave them feeling? And we so often forget, and we keep thinking it's all about us, but how do we start to appreciate the emotional impact we have on other people?
Yeah.
So I write it down as well.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah. You should share this template, the intention setting or segment intending, with all our followers to read, so that they can also do that as a habit in the morning. Lovely.
Okay. Well, let's say to our people that are watching, if you want the template, write a yes in the comment, and then I'm going to send it to you. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us in our take on this particular Abraham teaching. We would love to hear your thoughts, your comments about what you got out of this teaching, and perhaps how do you apply it. And as usual, if you like what we're doing, please give us a like, hit subscribe. And so we'll keep doing this, because we're actually doing this for all of you, just so that we can share our joy and our learnings on our path.
Yeah, we look forward to reading all your comments and all your insights. And please subscribe and follow us, and let's manifest together. Bye.
Bye-bye.